Okay, I've been getting this song in my head. I can't not sing it. It's that Mr. Sandman. And I only ever seen that song in horror movies. Like Halloween. So, maybe this is a Halloween reading. Oh, cool. I wish I had my Halloween cards. Well, I can't even say that. Don't make wishes for things you can't have. Okay, let's see. These are kind of creepy cards. Let's see. Yeah, it's at that ba 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 ba. Like, I do not want no Mr. Sandman bringing me somebody in my dreams, or Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Oh, God. Creepy, 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 creepy. I'm gonna need the black cards. Yeah, for sure. Let's start with these. I need some indicator cards, because that's just creepy. And this is the creep channel. This is the channel where all the creepy things come through about things that people do behind your back because they be obsessed. Alright, let's see. What's this Sandman song about? What's this reading about? I feel like it's Halloween for sure. Okay, so we just got cassette and ascending. But it was ascending in reverse. So I feel like somebody doesn't want to get over something. And they just their thinking is so outdated. And they won't get to today's time. And to be honest, the Halloween that I have, that song is in, is Halloween H2O. So it came out in like 2000. So we're talking 22 years ago. Somebody could be 22 years behind. And they're that outdated with their thinking. They just keep replaying events over and over and over and over and over in their head. Son of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving. You could have had a very slow 22 years. Like, not kidding. That's not a good thing. That means you take your age, you subtract 22 years, and somebody's kept you in that age group. So from the looks of it, it's this Knight of Pentacles. Something to do with money. They obviously wanted to control money, and they wanted to make it really hard for you to make. So then it would be really easy for them to make. So they kind of like did a swap of roles with you. Okay? And now we're elevating this and allowing it to come through. So the sun is here because emotionally, you're going to end up walking away from this person. Okay, subconsciously, because this person was some type of teacher in your life. So this person held some type of they held some type of like status over you. Okay, and that's who the Knight of Pentacles would be this Hierophant. And a Hierophant is just a teacher. So like this could, I mean, 22 years ago, if you think about it, you could have been in school. Like, you could have been in high school. You could have been in elementary school. You could have been in university. You could have been in college. Some type of professor / teacher kept you in an outdated way of thinking. It's almost like they got obsessed with you. And what's funny, not funny, but what is revealing about this is that if it comes out on Halloween is the night where the veil shines the brightest. So it's basically the veil is the most thin in like 3 weeks. And the veil I'm talking about is between this realm and the spirit realm. Okay, so Samhain marks when that I mean, you basically call it like an ozone layer. Okay, once that ozone layer, it builds up and it disintegrates. It builds up and it disintegrates. And then right about now is going to be when it starts to get very thin. And as it thins, spirits can come through that veil very easily. You have to be very careful around Halloween. It's literally the Day of the Dead. Dead come alive because they just jump right into people because the veil, there is no protection. Okay. So you had some type of no protection, and this person they must have been able to see, they must have had some look in Pandora's box. They saw what you were capable of doing, and they went, I'm going to swap roles. And they switched you, and you've been stuck in this kind of like emotional turmoil where you feel good about the situation, but at the same time you just feel good because you've been on this track going nowhere for 20 years. But the universe has to allow you to grow, so they have to let you make money. They have to allow you to survive, basically, while slowly taking things away, though, at the same time, which would have been this person doing this in another realm, which is why it's being revealed right now, because the veil is thinning out. So a lot of these cowards that have been hiding in your shadow and hiding in your life have to be exposed at some point in time. Once I expose them, or another reader expose them, or you expose them, they have no place to hide anymore, and they have to leave your life, right? Now I'm getting you poor unfortunate soul. Yeah, that's Ursula sings that. You know that Ursula steals the souls in The Little Mermaid. Ugh, gross. Ew. So like this person wanted to marry you. And like I'm getting like an old man with like a young person. That's gross. You confided in this person. And they might have been married, or they just wore a ring. So you confided in them and you spoke to them. I'm getting like The Killing, where Rosie talks to her teacher and she like writes some letters and shit. And then they find out that the teacher's wife that he marries back in high school, the teacher wrote to her too. And it's like, dude, that's kind of creepy. Like, you're not supposed to be writing teenage girls. Like, gross. So this person this person might have posed, and I did see mask at the beginning of this when I started shuffling. So this person could have posed as somebody in your life and kind of brought you under their wing. Actually, they could have made you like a TA. And they, we got the Sword and the Rose and not enough. So this person had a lack of confidence. They self-sabotage. They have jealousy, and they were very frustrated with the relationship they had with you because it was more of a relationship than student teacher. They wanted a lot more. So for 20 years, this person has been ew, they might be having dinner with your picture. And like cheersing you like, here, sweetie. Ew, this person's a psychopath. I think I might have picked up a psychopath. That's psycho. Ugh. No wonder I picked this up and I was already creeped out. Like this to me is a haunting because like this old man clearly has some type of fetish with young kids. and you trusted them. I can hear my sister's SVU. She plays, we've been watching Special Victims Unit because, like, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's just a good show to watch. And I just heard the dun dun. Like, this is disgusting. Like, if you're talking to a professor, don't. Especially if they're the opposite sex of you. Because this is opposite sex. Like, I can see a man either being obsessed with a woman or an older woman being obsessed with a young man. And you think they're married and they're not. They just pose as a married person, so then you feel safe. Because you'd feel more safer talking to a married older man than you would a single older man, right? People might even say he's creepy. Like, they might even be like, yo, don't go around him, he's creepy, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I just hate to see him get you alone. This is a very specific reading that I'm getting, but also at the same time, this could be talking about, you know, if you do watch this could also be talking about somebody that's kept a very strong memory of you, and they could have been dating somebody that you knew, and really they were just trying to get to you. Yeah, that could be it too. This person self-sabotages. And they replay moments with you over and over and over and over and over again, and they won't get over it. That's why you have to walk away from this person. I'd say walk away from this person before it gets scary. Before Halloween. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then just walk away from somebody. But this is kind of creepy, so anyways, have a good one. Moonshine out. Thanks for joining the channel or watching. See ya.